2021 regular season has ended, which signals the 2022 NFL draft season. For those of you returning to the channel, welcome back. For those of you that are new to the channel, we're glad to have you. If you enjoy the content, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Comments are always welcomed as well. With that being said, let's jump into the video. One of my favorite prospects in the 2022 NFL draft class is Roger McCreary. I'm going to break down 5 plays, effectively a 5-play scouting report that captures McCreary's ability and the reason why I am and you should be excited about his NFL prospects. Now, I've watched games across 3 seasons in my evaluation of McCreary, but this is a summation of hours of film study in just 5 plays. One of my favorite aspects of Roger McCreary's game is that he will challenge receivers at the line of scrimmage. In a passing league, being able to disrupt the timing between quarterback and receiver is invaluable. However, bump and run is a lost art. Too many cornerbacks line up in press and never lay a finger on the receiver. However, McCreary demonstrates great technique remaining square as Jamar Chase tries a hezzy release into a 9 route. The Auburn DB remains perfectly in phase through the route stem and not only finds the football but also makes a play at the highest point. In this next play, McCreary demonstrates that he isn't limited to the boundary. Among the most difficult plays to defend is a slot fade or go. Generally, you don't have the boundary as an extra defender, and the wide receiver has a two-way go. However, McCreary trusts his technique and physical ability and stays on top of this route. There's some hand fighting, but that was initiated by the wideout as McCreary has a right to his ground on the field. Perfectly defended and a good no call. Again, McCreary lines up in press technique, this time on the short side of the field. He really excels when this is the case. He engages the receiver and is in perfect position to remain in phase, but you'll notice where his eyes are, the recognition and the form tackle for a loss. His willingness to come up and set a physical edge and his open field tackling are excellent. Run support is not a problem. So we've seen Roger McCreary on the boundary, in the slot, in man-to-man coverage. On this play, he's playing off coverage in what appears to be zone, but what you have to appreciate is his click and close at the top of the receiver's route, and his avoiding turning the wideout with his off hand, in this case his left hand, as he makes a play on the ball. Too often a cornerback will be in position but panic and interfere with the wideout. McCreary expertly resists the urge and plays through the wide receiver's hands, resulting in a pass breakup. This last play may be my favorite in all of my film study on Roger McCreary. It encompasses so much, I'm left to wonder if people are missing out on some really incredible teach tape. Good things happen when McCreary is in press on the short side of the field. Notice that this is a complete blowout, yet McCreary is still completely dialed in and playing hard. The offense gets the look that they want. The second level defenders took the cheese and they flow to the right. Back to the left on the play side, the offense has numbers. This should go for a big gain. However, McCreary's recognition, trigger, and ball skills turned this into a pick 6. Had this play resulted in a tackle for loss or an incompletion, that would have been great. But turning a phenomenal individual effort in this situation into points is special. As you can tell, I'm a big fan of Roger McCreary's game. I think he's a first-round talent, better than his former teammate Noah Igbenogany. McCreary is battle-tested and has all the physical tools and is advanced in terms of the mental part of the game. He neutralized Jahan Dotson. He made Treylon Burks play small when he was in his coverage. I even thought he made Jameson Williams a non-factor in the 2021 Iron Bowl prior to Williams getting ejected. And, it may not necessarily be a popular opinion, but I thought he controlled John Mechie for 3 quarters. Mechie got the best of him in the 4th quarter in overtime, but at that point, McCreary was cramping and he ran out of gas in that contest. Personally, I'm looking forward to watching Roger McCreary live at the Senior Bowl, which I think is the biggest step towards hearing his name in the first round of the 2022 NFL Draft.